that ready to go?
Check your audio.
Certainly. Okay, let me know when you're ready. All right, good afternoon, welcome. It's a little dark here, but hopefully the lights will come on. We're here at the Crest here with Sydney Olympic versus Gladesville Ravens. Thank you. A very good evening, viewers, and welcome to Football New South Wales coverage of this round 25 National Premier League New South Wales Women's Clash here from the Crest at Sydney Olympic, taking on Gladesville Ravens. Dave McDonald with you this evening for the last of our Sunday kickoffs. 7th place Sydney Olympic had a pretty nice run of late. 4 wins and 1 loss from their last 5. Well, it's been not a great story for the Ravens of late. 3 losses and 2 draws from their last 5. Let's have a look at the lineups for this evening. With Sydney Olympic defending the left of your screen, the northern end, in their all blue. It's 39 in goals. Sophia Varley. Number 8, Tiana Petkovsky. Number 9, Lauren Nada. Number 11, Juliana Nicholas. Number 12, Bella Voicey-Yulden. Number 13, Tara Bordana. Number 17, and Captain Morgan Witz. 31, Kayla Buchanan. 58, Maya Fernandez. 72, Baxter Thu, and in the back end of the side, 19, Peter Trimmis. We're away with Sydney Olympic kicking off. And, of course, it's the Ravens in their white and black. Defending the southern end, all right of your screen. They line up as follows. Number 1, Eliza Coleman. Number 3, and skipper is Annabelle Dasco. Number 6, Gisela Pepino. Number 8, Annie Halls. Number 11, Morgan Roberts. Number 12, Angelina Scamarandella. Free kick. First of the match for the Ravens. 14 is Till Kilbride. 16, Josie Allen. 19, Lena Camus. 31, Zoe Karapides. And 34, Claire Adams. Substitutions for Ravens. Number 10, Hannah McNulty. 17, Kaylee Shannon. 18, Michaela Kent. 21, Natalie Spruill. 33, Phoebe Riley. 39, Mika Sanaga. And 54, Ferrari Tabata. Back with the action. It's Baxter Thu. Tussle there. Well won by Petkovsky. Tries to shrug off the defender and hits the back of the net. What a wonderful start for Olympic. A wonderful run from Tiana Petkovsky. They held off her. And a wonderful strike, but a good ball. Initially that found her. Despite the best efforts of Karapides. A wonderful strike. 1:20 into this match, and it's Sydney Olympic 1, Gladesville Ravens 0. Ravens straight up into the other end of the park. Lost possession. Go out for a throw, and there was a little push in the back there, which was picked up by Harriet G. So it'll be an Olympic free kick. Out there, the Velodrome side. My first time here, impressive sight. Ravens need to clear. The clearance, should I say, was blocked. A bit too much of a block to be a deflection. And it will be a Ravens goal kick. Now, of course, round 25, 1 to go. Hard to believe. We had a couple of results already. Matches being played as we speak. But one very important result already today. Bulls FC Academy 2, Northern Tigers 0. We'll come back to that because Roberts is off and away and into the area. Trying to shrug off Bordana, and they have to go back, and they in fact lose it. And this is dangerous. Morgan Witz up to the what a wonderful effort. Up to the 18-yard area and decides to go. Plenty of venom behind it. Just too much height. Back to what I was talking about before I was rudely interrupted by that wonderful Morgan Witts run. Bulls FC Academy 2, Tigers 0. That means Bulls now 58 points on top of the league. Goal kick after effort from Annie Halls. So as we speak, they're 5 points ahead of Uni of New South Wales, who are currently 1-0 up against Sydney University. In other words, if Uni of New South Wales drop any points this evening, Bulls FC Academy will be top of the tree. Ravens throw just on halfway here. Flicked on. The two did well to get rid of that on the turn. Pretty quickly. And she goes again. It's got some pace, but good positioning there. So we're not able to continue. Happy to immediately go long. Flicked on, but Ravens were just a little slow to deal with that. Witts and Fernandez. Nada back to Nicholas. Got one last week. Trying to find a way through here, Olympic. Ravens holding their line for now. Taken wide. They've given it away now. Ravens look to break quickly. Camus was not up at the front, or the very front of the line. Will win the throw after Josie Allen's effort there. Was off a black and white foot, to Josie Allen's disgust. But Koski's giving it away. Conditions here, just a little bit of a breeze at our back. We are looking eastwards. A little northwesterly. If my compass bearings serve me correctly. A bit of pressure here. Nada looking long. Decent clearance from Dasco. Finds Camus. Nice square ball. Just a little off balance there to put a little bit more on that ball forward. That will be a free kick. Clear grab from Lena Camus. Move it very quickly. There's his ball cut out. Oh, she ran straight into her as well. Camus not happy. He's not getting that delivery where she was hoping. Now they've just switched off for a moment because here's Petkovsky into the middle. Does go cleared for now. Fernandez. Flag is up. Goal kick. As mentioned, very hard to believe. One more round to go next week. And then we're into finals. Unfortunately, which will not be featuring either of these two sides. It's just a lazy free kick given away there from Baxter Thews. Not overly happy about it. She tucks back into her position. Allen gets a ball in. First time. Another shot off to the left. Farley didn't have to deal with it. That's a promising sign from the Ravens. Of course, if you haven't been living under a rock, you'll know that both the men's and women's finals, or grand final, will be played at Cogra. Now here's a shot, which is well over the bar. Well, do my best to keep an eye on those other matches this evening. The other one I did forget to mention, probably the match of the round going on as we speak, Western Sydney Wanderers away to Apia. And the last I looked just before kick-off here, it was 2-0 to the Wanderers. Now, of course, they're battling out third and fourth as we speak. And as we speak, here's Josie Allen. Oh, nice run. Couldn't pull it back around towards Camus. At least the Ravens starting to see some football down this end. Of course, I mentioned the battle between Bulls and University of New South Wales for first and second. And as we speak, it's Apia and Wanderers both on 49 points. Apia goal difference of plus 28, Wanderers plus 24. So if it was live now, again, Wanderers go ahead because it is two semi-finals, a 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. I suppose the way this competition has panned out and been so tight at the top, one hell of a challenge, whoever they face. Whoever faces who, should I say. Now we've got an issue straight away here. Lena Camus has stopped in her tracks as Baxter Thu looks like she's holding a knee there. She's up. I think she's claiming studs up there. Just letting the referee know what her thought was. She turns back towards the middle of the goal, but they are able to get out of there, Olympic. The ball sent long. issue for Coleman, whose clearance just makes the centre circle. Good ball from Baxter through the middle. Here's Josie Allen. Again, just trying to cause a bit of a menace on the left. But can't go through. Oh, that's an awkward tumble. Just lost the footing. Too long for Morgan Roberts. Real urgency there. Olympic happy just to pull it up for the moment. Keep their foot on the ball. Bit of a commentator's curse there. For Coleman. Oh, intercepted. Now, long shot. Off to the right. Notice Eliza Coleman just off a line. Over Camus. Tussle forward there, no free kick. Deflection, we'll see Ravens get the throw and try and opportunity get out of this area. Oh, bit miscommunication, both left it behind. A decent throw into the middle where there is a free Peter Trimus. Morgan Witz finds feet. Defence stays strong for the moment. Oh, shot. Not a bad one on target. Nicely flicked on. Get to continue downfield. Flags up. Olympic throw. A disappointing turnover there from Ravens. Now, this looks dangerous. Bit of work to do, though. Oh, she's done brilliantly. Oh, lovely. Well read. And this is not bad from Sydney Olympic. Fernandez. Straight through the middle. Flag stays down. Oh, not cleared. Uden hands it over. Roberts picked it up there for the Ravens. Camus. Just a little blue touch, but they've regathered. It's a clear free kick. Disappointed because she was away. And a little warning as well there. It's Fernandez about that challenge. Addressing the concerns of Lena Camus. Adams. Annie Halls. Pino brought down. All right, no issue. Oh, deflection, but it fell for Baxter Thu. She's got plenty of time to reset. Send it up towards Putkovsky. Goes over, no free kick. And it's threaded past the two defenders, but Allen's offside. I don't think Lena Camus liked that call. Always entertaining. Makes the two with the free kick here for Sydney Olympic. And down the line, but too heavy in the end. Laurenata. Did really well then to pick that off. Laurenata gets the ball back from Petkovsky. Petkovsky, it's been cleared, so Olympic throw. Well, I'll tell you, 50, looks like 51 and a half gone at Lambert. Arpia are back, it's 2 goals all. Competition keeps giving. Oh, belted in from Baxter Thu. Dasco's there and clears for Ravens. Off the back of the head of Bordana, but kept away from Morgan Roberts. Offside against Sydney Olympic. Everyone's looking for a foul. Flag is up on this near side from Tom Love. Now, I have led you astray, folks, on the Sydney University and Union New South Wales. Sydney University 1, Union New South Wales 0 at half time. So, if it finishes that way, not good for Uni. Now, this is not good for Ravens. Just got a touch on it and away. Brilliant defending in the end. Under that sort of pressure, that was cool in front of goal. Just did well to get a ball in towards the middle. Might be a little too long for Nicholas. It is, but it's got a deflection, so they've earned a corner here, Sydney Olympic. A chance here to try and double their lead. It's not a great corner at all. And disappointing that they've wasted that opportunity. Another game going on as we speak. Valentine Sports Park. 36 minutes played. Hills United 0, Illawarra Stingrays 0. Free kick. Tell you what, there's plenty of chat going on out there in the middle from both sides. Long ball might just dribble in there for Coleman, and does so. And it is. It's Nicholas. Just swap sides for the moment. Back to Thu. Oh, good interception. Desco. Immediately turned it back over. And the arm was clearly out there. Well, we're a long way away. I don't think she had much to complain about there. Taken quickly. And Halls was already prepared for that one. And 27 minutes played here at the Crest. If you're just joining us, it's Tiana Petkovsky, 1 minute 20 seconds into this match. A wonderful run and finish. Over the head of Adams. And happily shadows that over. Great opportunity just to give a plug to the Every Beat Matters raffle. If you haven't heard, Football New South Wales are doing a raffle, $5 a ticket, where every cent raised goes towards providing defibrillators for grassroots football clubs. First prize, Toyota car, wonderful support. So jump on all the Football New South Wales social media pages for more details of that, because your $5 might just save a life. Nada. Oh, goes under the leg of Annie Halls. Ravens retreat. Oh, good little step. I'll send it long out towards Allen. Oh, confusion. Is Allen brought down? Yes, she is. This could be a problem. It's a yellow. And again, it's really hard to see the lines from where I am. It's looking like it is just outside. Only just. So Olympic, they concede the yellow card. Very lucky not to concede a penalty. And as suspected, Lena Camus over the ball. Four in the wall for Olympic. Camus with the effort. Oh, that was going in. Wonderful save from Varley, because that was going directly into the top corner. And a wonderful effort. Lena Camus. Another chance here for the Ravens to pull back this deficit. Was the centre spot not dealt with. And Bordana got a foot on it. Put it over the sideline. A little positive patch here for the visitors. Camus tries the shot. Not cleared. Up high. Zoe Carapidis. It wasn't Carapidis, in fact. It was Buchanan for Olympic. Now, Petkovsky. Morgan Witz is on her outside. Finally finds her. Still in. Fernandez. Witz. Not enough on it. They turn defence into attack very quickly then, Sydney Olympic. It's an incredible sporting complex, this one. My first time here at the Crest. Catering for all sports. Plenty of football fields. Baxter through. Commanding at the back as always. It's deflected nicely for Olympic. There's a bit of an overlap on the right. Oh, heavy though from Lauren Nada. Adams for Allen. Good defence. Very good from Kayla Buchanan. And he hauls. Finds Camus. Oh, Allen couldn't control. Kofsky double teamed. Scaramadella. First time from Roberts. But found Peter Trimmis. Let's go. Clears again. Finds Camus again. Oh, Witz. Well, Ravens scrambled to come across here. Now, Annie Halls. Job to do here. Oh, back heel from Witz to Nada. Nada Gets the ball in. Deflected away. Shot blocked. Nada in space. Nice ball. Pino was brought down there. We'll get out of trouble here. The Ravens. Just on about 10 minutes remaining in this first half. Second last matches of the season for both sides. Both looking to finish on a positive note. Managed to get the touch and the overlap. Ball into the area. And Halls was there right on the penalty spot. Fernandez. Wits back to Fernandez. Nice ball. She goes square again. Nearly got her lined up from there, Fernandez. Still with Olympic. It's not out of danger. It is now. Camus. She was appealing for the free kick. Referee shook the head. Dasco beats one. Nice touch. The flag is going to come up, though. Just offside. And the correct decision. Oh, good first time touch from Nada. Trimis to Morgan Witts. Witts has a go. Just misses the high jump. Matt. Coleman. Where is it? Adams was able to find it just in time. Roberts. Kilbride. Well turned over. Oh, but very well read. Now, can they make their way downfield, the Ravens? Oh, not that way, they're not. Straight in. Your fellow player. And out for a throw. Hell of a tussle there. Trimis. Dasco gets a head on it. Which bring it down for Annie Halls. No free kick against Allen. Oh, it's sent out to the corner of the 18-yard, but way too heavy. Juliana Nicholas. Lucky nutmeg from Camus. Does go with the switch towards Roberts. Unfortunately, too heavy. Kofsky's giving it to Lena Camus. Allen in the area. Corner. Good cover. Laurenata. Right. 5.5 to go here. No real stoppages. Chance here for the Ravens to get back into the contest. This corner to high one. Camus with a free header. Off to the right. No challenge at the back post from Olympic. But just couldn't get that direction back towards goal. Still in. Scaramadella fighting for it. And she's had it pinched off her. Oh, but hit Pino. Continual handover of possession. Roberts. Allen was at the back post. She just could not get enough on it. Halls pumps back towards Camus, who was onside. Cuts in. Little heavy, though. Square to Desco. Hear the cries from the Ravens bench to keep that ball. And so it will remain with possession. With about 3 minutes to go here at the Crest. Round 25, National Premier League New South Wales Women. Camus outnumbered there. Trimus. Nicholas had it pinched. Pepino. Roberts. Camus is in the middle. Roberts another go. Blocked again. Olympic clear. Olympic having to sustain a little Ravens wave here before half time. Where is it? It's with Nicholas. Out muscled off the ball. Ravens ball. And taken quickly. We're slightly rushed. Now that's a very handy ball. Look at Morgan Witz. Morgan Witz. Oh, good under pressure in the end. Even though they'll concede a corner, most likely. And don't muck around. Straight in there from Trimmers. Oh, shots. Over the bar. Oh, just a little heart flutter there for the Ravens. Just had to praise the defence there. Zoe Karapides there for the Ravens. Kept them at bay there. We're into the last minute now. And I've just given a lazy free kick away here. And Olympic might get another opportunity to attack the opposition goal here. See Baxter Thews heading up there towards the right-hand post. Well, that's where they go. But she can't bring it in. And it's watched over for a goal kick. Which will, I think, nearly take us there to half-time. Ball stuck with Dasco. And she was held by Fernandez. Ravens free kick. One last chance here, potentially, for the Ravens. Karapides' free kick wasn't a good one. Petkovsky, the goal scorer. Oh, Morgan Witch just had it back turned. Flick on from Witts. Finds Peter Trimmis. Trimmis has a go. Again, just over the bar. I'm just thinking here maybe the referee is just allowing some time for the ball regathering. Of course, being an athletics track. Provides a bigger space to go fetch it. I tell you, when it does bounce off that athletic track, it takes off. Now, good tussle. One last chance here for Olympic with Petkovsky. Nada. Over the top. And that nearly should be it. Harriet G has a look at the watch. It looks like it's going to be the second minute. Run and strike from Petkovsky is going to separate these sides at half time. Unless something happens, but play continues on here. Threaded through. Oh, there's a bit of a chase on. Coleman does well. Now, that might be off Camus. No. There's still plenty of chirp out there in the middle, which is put to an end for the moment because it's half-time here at the Crest with Sydney Olympic leading Gladesville Ravens by 1-0. Time for a bit of a break. We'll come back in around 10 minutes' time. All the second half action and any updates from around the grounds as we head into finals time here. NPL New South Wales, right here on Football New South Wales.
nothing yet to cause raucous celebration. Moreno out to Christodoulou. The cross comes to Collins. Ava Collins. And there it is for NSW. Collins had all the time in the world. Pulled it back onto her left foot and fired it.
SARS to put this in. Onto the head there of a Rams player and into the back of the net. Lily McMahon to take this one. To draw level in stoppage time. Lily McMahon in the back of the net. Excellent penalty there from McMahon.
Bronte True in the first place. A nice bit of all-around play there as the corner is whipped in by the Stingrays. Headed forward, blocked on the line, cleared away. It's got Pascal Lebowski, and Ruby Egan-Brown, I believe, has got the last touch, and the Stingrays take a lead here. She'll move it to Capitanelis, who sends it long. Walker looked to get on the end of it, wasn't able to do so. Fontaine-Cam brings it down. Fontaine-Cam takes a shot. Susan Fontaine-Cam has equalised for RPR. And they want to get the ball back to the middle as quickly as possible.
So, Morris, ready to strike. Blocked beautifully, but struck by Jessica Garrett. And Hills United take the early lead here at Christie Park. Stealer back is Plebani. Down to Morris. Looking to get around Kilbride. Strikes it long. Gets in. Oh, almost. It does. What a goal by Libby Morris. That is just brilliant. A chance now. Goes in for number 3. Aya Sino. Within minutes, puts Hills United 3-0 up. Garrett, she gets a second for the afternoon. That free header bags her a double.
Nada at right back. Through comes Boutros, winning possession, lifts in across. It's going to fall kindly here. And the opportunity for Western to score first, blocked away. And the follow-up is there. Summer Grauke has volleyed in and put Western City Rangers into a 1-0 lead and is able to keep the ball at Olympic feet, and then a very nice sidestep to open up some space. Swings across into the box. Witts meets it, and the finish at close range from Nicholas once, twice, and it's there for a goal. Sydney Olympic are level. Back pass here. Could be a little dangerous. Petkovski's going to get to the ball first. Rounds the keeper and steadies and scores. And a little gift is seized upon. Sydney Olympic take the lead through Tiana Petkovski, and they go in front 2-1. Boise Yulden has the ball back in midfield. Bordana through ball here. Petkovski's quick. She's going to get to the ball. A question of the finish, and it's a good one. 2 for Tiana Petkovski and 3 for Sydney Olympic.
Wanderers keep it alive. Cross comes in, and Farah misses it. Chance here for Fazzari, and Nikita Fazzari opens the scoring. And a late run into the box. Proven to done the damage. He got on the end of the cross. First touch was brilliant. The second touch even better.
It's about 30 seconds of regulation time remaining. May have about 2 minutes added on. Dangerous ball. Bowen Gray off the post and in. And just as I mentioned it, they've done it. A perfect delivery in and great angled run from Elizabeth Barwick-Gray. And Bulls take the lead here at Cromer Park.
Every week, hundreds of thousands of people turn up around football grounds around New South Wales. Parents, kids, refs, coaches and volunteers. Cardiac incidents can happen to anyone at any time on the pitch.
Right now, not every club has a defibrillator.
And the ones that do are not always maintained or ready to use. In a critical moment, with a defib, that could save lives. That's why Football New South Wales, St John Ambulance and Toyota have come together for Every Beat Matters to help clubs around New South Wales to access defibrillators, cover maintenance and build a register so we know exactly where every unit is around the state. All you need to do is buy a ticket through Raffletix. $5 can make a difference. Every ticket goes towards funding defibrillators and maintenance for clubs that need it most. A live fundraising board shows exactly how much is being raised. And every ticket you buy puts you in the draw to win a Toyota Corolla. One ticket, real impact. Help your club be ready when it matters. So buy your ticket today.
Welcome back, viewers, to Football New South Wales' coverage of this round 25 National Premier League New South Wales Women's Clash at the Crest here at Georges Hall. We're at Sydney Olympic 1, leading Gladesville Ravens 0. Ravens kicking off, running left to right. Dave McDonald with you. Just joining us for the first time was Tiana Petkovsky in the second minute. A minute and 20 seconds exactly. That is the difference between these two sides. With 45 remaining. Mandela found Pepino. She'll have a shot. Deflection. Oh, it nearly fell for Lena Camus. Some updates from around the grounds. Now, was that a handball? Plenty of screaming out in the middle. Up the line for Camus. Good cover. Turn it into attack here, Olympic. Morgan Witz. Towards the centre of the park. Oh. Blocked by Karapides. Fernandez. 1-2 between her and Witz. Adams with a meat clearance, but this is a good follow-up chase from her. But it's still with Olympic. Right. Possession here for Olympic. Giving it away and a chance for Adams. Try and get the over halfway. Morgan Roberts. Chased by Bordana. Camus, good turn. And Pepino. Oh, what's happened there? Now, awkward fall there. Fernandez is on the ground, but she's okay. Allen. Oh, shot, which is blocked. Oh, picked up by Adams, and that spun precariously. And in the end, falling nicely for Olympic. It's back in towards the middle. Nicholas. Nicholas will hand it off for Bordana. And we'll come to those updates in just a moment. Let's go clears. Finds Camus. And there's plenty of attempted cheeky flicks. A little fun between her and Kayla Buchanan. All right, completed match this afternoon, which I haven't brought to you yet. I'll come back to that. Roberts did well to find Pepino. Turns around, backs to Thu, but runs back into traffic. Camus was appealing, but really nothing untoward there. Thu. It's not Thu, in fact. It's Morgan Witz. I was thinking about Thu back at the defence now. I did mention the game's already completed. It was NWS 3, Manly 1 last night. Bulls FC Academy 2, Northern Tigers 0. MacArthur Revs 3 defeated the Western City Rangers 2, as we see a bit of a tug of war here. Play continues. Still going. Fernandez. Nicholas. It's a delivery in. Not a strong one. Back to Thu. Sounds like we're next to Eastern Creek. Which you can clearly hear from Blacktown Football Park, of course. Now, Allen. Oh, shot. It's a strong one. It's blocked. Dasco. Falls for Adams. All right, so it's probably over now. It's very interesting watching for a couple of minutes at half time. Apia and Western Sydney Wanderers. Wanderers were up 2-0. Hang on. Chance. Over. Only just slightly off balance backwards. Great chance there for the Ravens to get back in it. Now, Wanderers were up 2-0. Last score, Apia 4, Wanderers 2. And there was 3 minutes remaining. And then the next minute that I watched, Wanderers had 2 wonderful chances. So if it stays that way, that means Apia will go to 52 points. Wanderers 49. Who, funnily enough, next Sunday evening, 5 p.m, host Sydney Olympic. Now, if I've written down this correctly, I had the University Derby at 1-1. With still a big chunk of the second half to go. And of course, as previously mentioned, if New South Wales drop points tonight, the Bulls will be the premiers for the season, with 1 round remaining. Ball into the middle. Trimmers couldn't bring it down. Bit of an awkward bounce there. Harder. See, it's slightly brown, a harder part of the ground there. Camus continues to be busy. Tasco got a foot on it. Finds Allen. Now just opening up a little bit in this midfield here. Fernandez. Buchanan out to Bordana. Bordana went route 1. And we found the feet of Till Kilbride. Well, Roberts was making a run and so was Pepino. But she's found Dasco. Josie Allen. Still fighting. Wanted a free kick. Still going. Ball to the area, no challenge. Tasco with, not sure what that was. Trying to put it in the middle to force the players to go in for the challenge. Not too far away. That's the Thu. Back to Varley. Scamradella under pressure. Good battle with Nicholas. Ravens throw. Pino trying to find a way through. Adams through the legs of Fernandez. But plenty of blue shirts there. Scamradella. Cut in from Roberts. And again, Fernandez well positioned. And there she is again. Or Roberts, that might have almost been a nasty falcon. Scamradilla recovered and got a little tug from Nicholas. I think the bench just making a point. That should have happened earlier. Dasco to put it towards the top of the D here. Well, that's not the top of the D, of course. So, I did give a mention there, Olympic away to Wanderers next week. Ravens, quick turnaround for them. And they finish off 2026 with a local derby Thursday night, 8:10 at Christie Park. Ravens and Spirit. And we have two Saturday clashes. University of New South Wales hosting Hills United, 5 p.m. next Saturday at the Village Green. That's actually where I will be next Saturday. Olympic. That's well done in the end from the Ravens to stick that out. Dasco coming back to assist Coleman. And then next Saturday evening, 6:30, Northern Tigers hosting Apia Leichhardt. We're now on 53-1 behind Union New South Wales. So, again, if I happen to lose tonight, Apia could even still pinch second off Union New South Wales. Well, here come Olympic. Shot off the post. Cracking effort. I don't think Coleman would have had much of a chance there. Kofsky was out to Halls. Just want to get an update on that one. Serious ramifications. No, well, it has just finished. Union New South Wales have got the win. 2-1. So, title race, or premiership race still alive. Union New South Wales go to 56, Apia 52, so Apia can't get second. But Olympic can get a second here with this corner. It's a high one towards the penalty spot. Punched away by Coleman. Put into the pack. Allen couldn't. Oh, she puts it straight up. She couldn't clear. She's ended up on the ground. Falls for Witts. Petkowski. Still going, Petkowski. Dangerous with the ball at her feet. The Ravens look to break, but there's a wall of 4 blue shirts. Yeah, it did finish at Lambert Park 4-2 in favour of Apia. And it's still Illawarra Stingrays 1, Hills United 0 at Valentine Sports Park. Pepino. Daxco. Little chip for Camus, who laid it off first time. Tried to give it back to Pepino. Daxco. It's been busy tonight. But she's given it away on this occasion. And it's a good ball to Nicholas. Nicholas still going. To Kilbride, calm, and got the deflection, so Ravens will get the throw. Pepino. Bordana opens things up here. Nada. To Witts. Straight at Coleman. Over the head of Roberts. Not much she could do. Dana's throw over the head of Petkowski and Scamardella. Varley. Puts the 2 back to Varley. Bordana was screaming for it here on the touchline. Nicholas. Cannon finds feet, but that's a tough ball back, which only finds Morgan Roberts. There's too many numbers there. Scamardella. Petkowski couldn't control. And the clearance drilled straight into Daxco. Going to see change. Sydney Olympic making the change. Ruby Nathan on in number 10. And it looks like Juliana Nicholas straight onto the physio bench. That will be the end of her evening here at the Crest. Straight into it. It's Ruby Nathan. Petey's got a foot on it. Still with Olympic. Forced back. Again, some good, few good sets of passing. We set these two teams apart. Here they come again, Olympic. into the pack. Tasco had to clear. It has been a really good run from Olympic. And currently sitting 33 points, 10 wins, 3 draws, 11 losses. Of course, it wasn't the greatest start to their season. I said at the top of the call, 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 outings. It's not a bad effort. Of course, all teams such as these two be starting to think about 2027. Which will see a team enter the competition from really only 10 or 15 minutes down the road here. That's the Raiders, who's joining the competition in 2027. Oh, this could be a problem. Roberts just couldn't get there in time. A good turn. But the Ravens have been good in keeping their defensive shape in this second half so far. And Wyndham's just left it behind her for a moment. Regathers. Nathan. Oh, that's bit of a speculator from there. From Peter Trimmers. And 67 minutes played, 22 in this second half. Let's go with a flick on. Only finds back to Thu. Oh, deflection. It was unfortunate. Ruby Nathan was heading to the right and the ball's just deflected the other way. Ravens, just for a moment, nearly turned that over. Camus doesn't get the free kick. And there's, that's the they, you know, if you see the hand clap, you know she's unhappy. Dasco. I'll send through Pepino, but way too quick. Buchanan. But in the end, she's happily watches that over. Almost like she put the afterburners on there, Kalia Buchanan. Straight down the middle to Ruby Nathan. Finds Witts. Round Halls. Witts. Still going. Where is the ball? Amongst the pack. Where is it? There it is with Ruby Nathan, who pulls it back. All turned over to Pepino. Roberts is on the right and onside because Thu was on the far side that kept her on. Now Pepino, just couldn't get a full touch on it. Olympic are complaining about the offside, but all those players that are complaining wouldn't have seen Baxter Thu at the back. Now here come the Ravens again. Oh, that's got to be a Falcon. No free kick. Allen finds the feet of Camus. Morgan Roberts. Scamradella has a shot. Off the high jump mats. Off to the right of the post. And a little issue out of the left-hand side of the field. Is that... Is that Fernandez? Certainly is. It's not bad spotting with my old eyes. This ground. She'll try and hobble that off. Nathan missed it. Scamradella. Leaves it for Roberts. Couldn't find Camus. Petkowski got the ball away. Trumis in a good fight here. Gets it away to Morgan Witts. Looking for Nathan. It's over the head. Picked up by Petkowski. Nathan. Trumis out to Witts. Building to something here, Olympic. Morgan Witts. Cleared. Just in time. Bordana. Clearly tugged on the shirt there. But on the opposite side of the referee. Pepino. Well, Camus is looking for it. But she's been perfectly shadowed off the ball there. Danger. Oh, there. I was going to say perfect ball if there was no offside rule. Buchanan under pressure. Does well. Finds Petkowski. Pulls the switch. It's a dangerous one. Again, just can't. Struggling to see that line. It actually ended up further inside the area than I'd initially thought. Now, might see a change from Olympic very shortly. Looks like Jaya Bowman in 52 is preparing. Strong header. Be able to clear, but given some work to do for Petkowski, which was too much. Chance for the Ravens. Try and maintain some pressure down this end of the park. Roberts' head in. There's no one there. Now, advantage played. Scamradella. Pepino to Roberts. Robert first time. Deflection. The back pass was called. Referee was right there and made the right decision. From Halls. Feet of Camus. Roberts. Still going. Now, has that gone out for a corner? Yes, the flag has gone up from Tom Love. Corner, Gladesville. I was thinking about taking it quickly, Roberts. Dasco says no. I'll come back to Morgan Roberts in just a moment. Wait. Dasco. Can Gladesville level it up? Oh, above the pack! Over the top, but I think the free kick has been given just at the edge of the 6 yard for that challenge. And hopefully he's watching from wherever he's travelling in WA, but big shout out to David Roberts, Morgan's father, who had a birthday during the week. And travelling in the country, well, he loves tuning in to watch the Ravens matches. Good on you, Davo. Farley, isn't there too many touches in this second half? Ravens just enjoying a little bit better passage of possession here. Just starting to build some pressure on Sydney Olympic. I'll make that 14 minutes remaining. I didn't mention that it's Maya Fernandez that came off for J.O. Bowman. It looks like Gladesville will be going to the bench as well in just a moment. It's going to come back for a free kick against Gladesville. It'll be Hannah McNulty in number 10, who will come on very shortly. There might be a double change, in fact. It's going to be Kaylee Shannon as well. We'll see that double change. Josie Allen was one of them who was being called. Unfortunately, I didn't hear the other. So McNulty in 10, Shannon in 17. JCL in 16 coming off. I'm not sure if that's Zoe Karapides. I'll confirm that in just a moment. Bowman. Picked up by Roberts. Twice into Bowman. No free kick. Petkovsky. Still going, Petkovsky. She hesitated, should have got rid of that ball earlier, but did really well to win it back. And it's now with Ruby Nathan, who sends it low! Ruby Nathan! I don't know if that was the real intention, but it's results, not methods. And Ruby Nathan, the substitute, has given Olympic a 2-goal lead here at the Crest. Well, looking at that again, that looks like she absolutely did mean that. Wonderful strike. Olympic 2, Gladesville Ravens 0. And that will just make things a lot harder now for Ravens. With what I make about a bit under 12 minutes remaining here at the Crest in round 25. Giselle Pepino was the second player substituted for the Ravens. Well, absolute pinpoint accuracy that was. Again, from there, you'd think she might have been trying the curling crossfield. Was dead straight off the boot. Now here goes Camus trying something. She has tried hard to create something up there all night. Lena Camus. Nathan off again. That's a nice delivery to Witz. Witz, deflection, corner. This could continue a nice little run here for Sydney Olympic. 3 points tonight takes them to 36. Another corner. It's going to be a couple more substitutes in a moment. For the Ravens, it's going to be Phoebe Riley, 33. Bodana. Oh, the crowd behind me held their breath for a moment. Thought it might have been another one sneaking in. Now that's... Also looks like Mika Sunaga will come on for what will end up being about 10 minutes of actual game time. Yeah, it all depends. Time added on at the end. We certainly haven't had to go chasing as many balls as we did in the first half. And we'll now see that substitution. And it's going to be Lena Camus. On Riley in 33, Sanaga 39. And it's Camus off. And I think that might be Claire Adams. It certainly is. Olympic now, sniffing a third. 7 minutes of regulation time remaining. Brought down, it's not going to go out, so Gladesville will have to clear. Bowman. She'll get to take another throw. Of course, we'll have another look. Just one more reminder what's happening for round 26. With position still to be decided. Going into the last round. In the top, certainly in the top four. Of course, throughout the competition. But of course, we're looking at the finals, which are coming up in 2 weeks' time. Which, of course, is 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3. 2 winners through to the grand final. Well, the women's grand final played before the men's. Jubilee. Now, can they get a ball in here, Olympic? They do. But it also goes out. The time ticking away here. And the Ravens have been in it all the way. That heartbreaking goal from Ruby Nathan in the 79th has just taken the wind out of their sails. Sanaga. It's at Sanaga's feet. She gets a touch to Dasco. Over the top for Roberts. It's off Buchanan, who keeps it in for now. Oh, brilliant from Buchanan. Just to keep that in, but it'll be a Ravens throw. Scamardella. All to the top of the D. No one in white there. It's been cleared towards Ruby Nathan. Chip over the top for Nathan. A couple of white shirts there. Strong tussle, free kick Olympic. Still got, make it about 4 minutes plus time added on remaining. There's still time for Olympic for another one, or even for Ravens to claw one back and put a fright in there. Tough one to deal with. No one there for Olympic. Ravens out to get out of their defensive third. Well, Dasco's up there. Ball blocked. There's a couple of white shirts in there. They still have time to get back in it. Not much, though. Round 26 next weekend, Thursday night, 8:10. Gladesville Ravens hosting Northwest Sydney in the derby. Saturday, 5 p.m, University of New South Wales hosting Hills United. My first trip to Village Green. Although they won't know, University will need the win and hope for a Bulls loss. Saturday, 6:30, Northern Tigers, Apia Leichhardt. 3 p.m. Sunday, Illawarra Stingrays, Macarthur Rams. The Picton Road Derby. Flag stays down. And the other one of note, we'll just watch this ball from Bowman. Oh, good save. Eliza Coleman's done well there. Although it was, well, she didn't have to move too much. Western City Rangers, Bulls FC Academy, 5 p.m. So, University to take the premiership off them will need to win and hope the Rangers beat the Bulls. Because at the moment, the Bulls' goal difference just way too strong. Sydney University and Manly United, 5 p.m. And also 5 p.m, Western Sydney Wanderers and Sydney Olympic. And then after that, it's a long wait to the start of the next season, but we've still got finals, of course. And the interesting battle all the way to the end. Bulls, Uni, Apia and Wanderers. Now some changes here for Olympic. Number 24, Isabel Antonio. And number 24, that's her. And number 14, Maya Braun, coming on. And I dare say that might be Tara Bordana coming off. Come back to the throw for the Ravens with Morgan Roberts. Oh, past Sanaga. Go along towards Trimus. Oh, just left behind. Buchanan. We'll make it. We're into time added on now. I'm interested to see how long we have. Not too many stoppages. Chance if they can get a shot. They can. It's bobbled down. It's still in and cleared. Unfortunately, no one there for the rebound for the Ravens. Ball in the middle. Straight into the arms of Varley. And still time for Olympic for a third. Oh, left behind. No handball. Scamardella. Ravens still trying to push for one. Although time not on their side here. Just keep an eye on how many looks at the watch from Harriet G here. Sanaga. Oh, strong challenge. Nathan. All the way back to Coleman. Kilbride. Roberts, little flick over Bowman. Sorry, I forgot to mention the other substitution, or the other player substituted was Tiana Petkovsky. And of course scored that lovely goal in the first half after a minute and 20 seconds. Now, on the break here, Roberts, who lines up, blocked and easily picked up by Varley. What's the ruling here? Either way, it's going to be a Varley clearance, and happy to just soak a few more seconds off the clock till full time. Gladesville not happy that they didn't get on with that a little quicker than they did. Both sides trying the long ball, trying to catch the opposition out right here at the end of the game. Can only be seconds remaining now. It's been another good performance from Sydney Olympic. Well, they've gone down tonight. It hasn't been a bad performance from the Ravens as they have gone down 2-0 here to Sydney Olympic. Sydney Olympic continue their great run at the back end of this 2026 season. Sydney Olympic 2 with goals thanks to Tiana Petkovsky in the second, Ruby Nathan in the 79th. Have defeated Gladesville Ravens 0 here at the Crest in round 25. Of National Premier League New South Wales Women's. Thank you very much for your company this evening. Look forward to a big round 26 next weekend right here on Football New South Wales. Thanks for your company, and we'll see you next week on Football New South Wales.